Everyone nowadays wants to be a social media influencer. Whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, everyone these days is trying to cultivate an audience and build their personal brand.
And why not? Influencer marketing is one of the fastest growing marketing channels, and it shows no signs of slowing down.
Influencer marketing is a $16.4 billion industry. Nowadays, you'll find influencers for literally anything. Financial advice, pets, food, beauty, fashion, lifestyle, families, you name it, there's an influencer talking about it.
Influencers are relatable. They're authentic. They're trustworthy. In fact, consumers trust influencers more than regular celebrities. 70% of teenagers trust influencers more than celebrities. And 86% of women use social media for purchasing advice.
In other words, influencers aren't going anywhere. Allow us to introduce ourselves. I'm Marissa Rachel.
And I'm Shanna Lisa.
And we're sisters and social media influencers. And we've been posting on YouTube for over 10 years now, ever since 2012. Today, we have over 2 million followers across all of our social platforms, and we're still doing it today, making videos and creating content for our audience.
We've seen huge changes in the industry over the last decade. We've learned a lot, and we've made some mistakes along the way. And one of the biggest mistakes we made back then is the same mistake new influencers are making today. And that is focusing more on your numbers, views, likes, followers, rather than your personal brand.
So let's take it back to 2012. The way that we first got started is we became obsessed with watching YouTubers. Every time one of our favorites would post a new video, we would immediately rush and click on it. And after a few months of devouring all of our favorite YouTube beauty content, we thought maybe we could do this too.
So we started making our own videos, mostly in beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. And we taught ourselves editing, we taught ourselves filmmaking, and we taught ourselves how to make thumbnails. We couldn't afford professional equipment, so we were just using, instead of professional lighting, we had desk lamps with pieces of tissue paper taped onto them, which is a fire hazard, by the way. We couldn't afford a professional camera, so we just used a laptop with a webcam on it.
When we first started, no one had a clue what we were doing. People would say things like, so wait, what is YouTube? What do you mean you're a YouTuber? So let me get this straight. You film yourself talking to a camera? The industry was, like I said, brand new, so it really didn't lend itself to any widespread credibility.
Back then, we thought that the secret to social media success was growing big numbers, getting as many views and followers and likes as possible. After all, what other objective could there possibly be on social media other than trying to grow the most massive audience possible? So that was where our focus was for a long time. We were making entertaining, clickbaity videos, jumping on trends, just always trying to get the next viral hit, chasing views.
Finally, after years and years of posting, we did it. 1 million subscribers. We thought, okay, we've made it. YouTube sent us a big, shiny, beautiful gold play button, and we thought, this is it. People are just going to come beating down our door with all those opportunities we want.
We were actually completely wrong. All of those popular, trendy, viral videos that had gotten us to 1 million followers weren't exactly leading to the kinds of opportunities we wanted.
All around us, we would see much smaller creators getting tons of cool opportunities, working with our dream brands, going to fun events and parties, getting book deals and product lines and TV shows. And we were getting around 10 million views per month, which is quite a lot for long-form content. But we were burnt out from constantly cranking out videos, constantly chasing that next viral hit. And we didn't feel like achieving these massive viral views was really leading to the kinds of opportunities that we wanted.
So we did something really scary and counterintuitive. We completely changed our strategy. We stopped focusing so much on viral views, getting more followers, all the numbers. We started to focus on our personal brand, who we are, what makes us authentic, genuine, and credible. We focused more on the big picture rather than just chasing the next viral video.
Not to mention, placing all of your time and energy into the "we desperately need views to survive" category is a very dangerous game to play, especially when you consider how inconsistent the Instagram and YouTube algorithms really are. When you take a look at YouTube's adpocalypse that happened just a few years ago, where videos and channels were being mass demonetized regardless of the content that was on them, it's a very dangerous game to play. So at the end of the day, you need to focus on what makes you irreplaceable and unique.
We started making more videos about topics that mattered to us and mattered to our audience. We still wanted our videos to be entertaining and perform well on views, but we also incorporated topics like women's health, the environment, food, talking about our insecurities. Our content became a lot more personal, relatable, and authentic. And things completely changed for us. It's a surprising and counterintuitive way of approaching social media because when you're first starting out, everyone assumes it's just the numbers that matter, that views, likes, and followers are the most important criteria for success. But if there's one thing we've learned about influencing, it's that being authentic is the foundation of being a successful influencer.
And today, we've worked with some of the biggest brands in the world. Brands like Disney, Toyota, Procter & Gamble, Amazon, and the United Nations. We also made more money when we stopped focusing on just views and switched to focusing more on our personal brand. And this isn't just true for us, it's true for the whole industry. Someone once asked us years ago how we define success on social media. My answer has remained the same: longevity. It's not about how many views you can get this week, next week, or even next year. It's about how you can adapt and adjust to this constantly changing industry. It's about how you can hang in there when the YouTube chips are down and YouTube's demonetized all your content and they've given you that unfair copyright strike and that big creator you were so excited to collab with cancels on you and your dream brand deal that you finally got falls through. Social media is a roller coaster ride, and there are highs and there are lows, and viral views are a very short-term way of thinking. It's about handling the problems and adjusting your strategy. Longevity.
More and more brands today are putting marketing dollars toward influencer marketing. According to one study, 17% of companies devote more than half of their marketing budget to influencer marketing as of 2019. According to Google Trends, searches for the term influencer marketing are increasing by 5,000% each month. You know, some people think influencers are overpaid. There's this stigma surrounding influencers getting paid, particularly when it's larger sums of money. You hear some naysayers say, "Oh, I can't believe so-and-so influencer got paid $20,000 just for a few minutes of work." But let's take a look at traditional media versus new media.
A billboard in a prime location like Sunset Boulevard will run you anywhere between $50,000 to $100,000 per month. A Super Bowl ad, 30 seconds long, as of 2022, will run you $6.5 million. And keep in mind, this is just the cost of the ad space itself. It's not taking into account the money needed to actually produce the commercial. And this is what people would consider a good deal.
In comparison, influencer marketing is a cost-effective way of advertising your product, and it typically gets a better ROI than traditional media spend.
Influencer marketing is definitely on the rise, but even if you're not a full-time influencer, you can still utilize the power of social media and building a very strong personal brand.
Whatever industry you're in, telling your story on social media, sharing who you are and what you believe in can help you reach whatever goal you're trying to achieve.
You've got to figure out a way to tell your own story in your own authentic voice, the way that only you can tell it.
Social media has the power to connect the world, to bring communities together, and is a powerful marketing tool that can increase brand awareness and drive sales.
Long story short, influencers aren't going anywhere.